Shakalak. We're live. Where are we live from?
San Francisco, baby.
Where precisely in San Francisco?
We are in the Tenderloin. Or is it technically the Tender Knob? I think we're close to the Tender Knob.
Are we really in the Tenderloin?
Well,
We're on the edge. We're on the edge. We're actually, as you can tell, we are in another hotel room.
We are.
We are still in California. Stream looks healthy. Stream looks healthy. I am gonna tell the world we're live.
What, you haven't done that yet when we're already live?
No, but you
Get
know,
on with it, dude. Get on with it.
Okay, so
beautiful. Can't talk. Still slightly in a weird.
What's up?
Haze. But beautiful blue skies today. It is a glorious day in San Francisco.
That's very true, Stuffers. You can't see out the window, but there is not a cloud in the sky.
Nope.
Not a cloud. So,
Nope.
If you're new to this stream, if you're new to us, my name's Mr. B, and you are?
I'm SJ.
And together we are?
Pint of Stuff.
We are indeed. And on this channel, we generally unbox sneakers, talk about sneakers.
We do.
And that's about it these days.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I was going to show people something that wasn't sneakers today. I've just remembered. So I may improvise.
Oh, you throw me off. You throw
I
me
have,
off,
haven't
SJ.
I? I have.
Yes, so we should probably do an unboxing. Now, normally, we'd have got the sneakers through the post. I'd have to slash and burn them with Monsieur the Trusty Global, who's not here with us today.
No, can't travel with a knife. It's not safe, folks.
Definitely not travelling with a knife. But we have been sneaker shopping while we've been here.
We have.
A few pickups.
A few fails.
A few fails, and we'll talk about those later.
Yeah.
But I think we should get to it.
Yeah, get to it, Mr.
I should
B.
get to it. So yesterday we went to a store I've been meaning to go to for quite a while.
We did.
In North Beach in San Francisco, the Darkness Initiative.
Yep.
So what do you think of the store?
They have some really cool Vans in there. It's just a really cool store. Nice clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and friendly guys in there.
Yeah.
Just a really cool store.
Super cool store. So if you're in San Francisco and you're in the North Beach area, I'd highly recommend it. But we don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about what's in this very big bag. Look at the size of it. It's
I
huge.
could fit in that bag.
You could fit in it, but right, let's see. Let's continue with the hugeness. So, blimey, these are heavy. So huge box.
It's
you
a box.
Can't see. Maybe you can see. I'm just checking on the stream there. Maybe you can see. So here's a Nike box. Tick. Maybe the clue. Can we see the clue of what these are? RT Star. RT Star. RT. We've moved down to the West Country. We're now from Bristol. No, we're not from Bristol. We're not from Bristol, which is a part of the UK for people who are from the international waters outside of the UK.
Yes.
So what have we got? First of all, it's a massive box. I don't know how this is going to get back in the suitcase, but it is. So I am going to read. Oh my word, this is so big. Air Force One High /RT. That's the clue. It's 11.5. Black University Red White. Or en français Noir Blanc Université Rouge.
Whoosh.
Yes, and did I say it was 11.5?
You did. It's a US 11.5.
It is, which makes it a UK 10.5, which makes it a Brazilian 43.5, a European 45.5, and in centimeters,
we think
29.5. The code for UK. Man, these are heavy, man. I can't keep that up. It's like, oh my word, these are super heavy, YouTube. It is AQ 3366-001, but you don't want to know that. Right, let's get them out. Oh, I've got to get them out because these are way
Get on
down.
with it, dude. Get on with it.
I'm getting on with it. Oh. Right, so first of all, it's one of those slidey boxes from Nike.
Yeah, which you can't really take out the whole. Oh, you can.
You can if you're vandal like me.
Yeah, but I don't like to damage it.
That's all right.
I'm sad like that.
So first of all, again, the clue is in the paper.
Nice.
So RT Star there, and I know that's going to be rustling on the mic. I'm very conscious of that. But the guys...
There's a lot of paper.
There is a lot of paper.
They wrapped them back up really well.
They did wrap them up well. Oh my word. These are so... Oh, a little mark there. I can clean that.
No.
Yeah, it's just a little mark. It's fine. We can deal with that. So first of all, take that.
These are so nice.
Take that. These
So
are
nice.
beautiful shoes. Beautiful shoes.
They are proper. They're a weighty
Yeah.
AF1.
They are.
They're heavier than a normal AF1.
Yeah, that's why it was hurting my wrist. They were going to put the box out of the way,
There we go.
and we're just going to spin these round. Spin around. Can we see them? Right, so AF1, not surprising, AF1 high, but this is a collaboration with who, Selena?
Riccardo. You meant to roll the C's.
Yeah, RICCARDO. Oh, no, that's the R's, isn't it? Riccardo.
Yeah. Well, I can't do it.
Okay, and
I think you say Tisci.
Tisci, Riccardo Tisci.
Yeah.
But who is he?
He is the head designer at Givenchy and has been since 2005, I believe.
Or Givenchy.
Givenchy.
Givenchy. So, collaboration with Nike, and Nike have been kind of going all over the, with Virgil, obviously with the Off-White, but this was a collaboration I think we featured on the stream in the news section.
We did, because
maybe 6 weeks ago, maybe longer.
They were kind of one of those shoes where at first look it was like, nah, and then it was like, actually, I really like these.
So what have we got? We've got Air Force One high.
Yeah. Is it a high or is that a mid?
On the box they're described as a high.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I think if we looked at are yours a mid or a high?
Mine are a mid.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if we compared the two, have yours got a strap?
Yeah, they have.
Okay, so I don't know, but anyway, we'll so we've got black.
It's a really nice black.
And it's a really nice solid black. I think if we look at the leather, it's not tumbled at all.
It's just super smooth, black, nice leather.
Smooth. Get a good smell of it. I can't tell if that's glue or not, but it smells good.
No glue sniffing, kids.
No glue sniffing. What I would say is that the red swoosh. That's
grained leather.
That's a
isn't it?
tumbled leather, you'd say.
Oh, so you call it tumbled. I call it grained.
Okay.
But
well,
yeah, it's nice.
It's nice. The detailing, though, the difference, obviously, with Riccardo's little influence is the star underneath the swoosh, which is just a nice little touch.
It looks like they've been really well finished. The stitching is so good.
It's very precise, isn't it?
It is. Like, the quality of these, as I said, with the weight and, I like the way that the tick as well, which this isn't going to pick up, the swoosh, isn't going to pick up at all on camera, but the way it has actually been stitched on, so it's raised outside of the shoe.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I think the thing, the more you think about it and you look at these shoes, is obviously, so they stitched the star on first, and that is clearly nice leather, and then they stitched over the top of that swoosh. And I have to say, these came with a premium price.
Oh yeah, they were super pricey.
But you look at them, the detail again on the heel with the heel tab in a nice blue here. Again, you've got the RT there. If we look at the band which wraps around, we have got, and let's undo that. Which I had trouble in.
You can't take this one off, I don't think. Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does slide.
Yeah.
So not it's interesting. I've got more shoes now with these straps around. If we look at the leather more, and if we actually look at the leather on the tongue in particular, what's interesting about this? So a normal Nike shoe would clearly have on the tongue here, it'd have a tongue tab of sorts. It would have and it hasn't. And if you feel that leather, if you really feel it, like that feels like the leather that you'd make gloves from.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And even on the inner tongue, so if I'm folding this back now, which people are probably going to shout at me about, that leather is phenomenal. It is ridiculous. Like, I thought the tongue was big in store, but now that I look at them more,
it's huge.
it's massive.
It is real huge.
Oh, I can't. Right. So the other detail that we haven't called out yet. So obviously it's the red, white, and blue, which matches. So, and that's obviously university red. It matches the swoosh and the blue on the heel tab. What we haven't called out is on the toe box, and it's a perforated leather toe box as per normal. We haven't called out the swoosh with the university red and that blue there with the RT star. It kind of reminds me of the NBA logo.
Yeah, it does.
Which I think is a little nod back to the heritage of these shoes. Because obviously, if you think about AF1s, they're a basketball shoe initially.
Yeah,
these wouldn't be worn. You know, these are going to weigh you down to the ground. You're going to be like, "Bull, I ain't going nowhere, girl." You know. So yeah. Anyway, don't know where that came from. When I tried them on in store yesterday, what I would say as well is that they've definitely still got that AF1 sole. They're definitely still bouncy inside. But I think these are your dress. These are the dress shoes of AF1s.
Yeah, no, I mean...
Just feast your eyes for a moment, camera. Like, I'm coming in close.
They are one of those shoes that I think you actually really need to see in person.
You do.
Because as I said, when we first saw the images of these, we were a bit, you need to see them. But when you see them in the flesh, they are like, ding.
I think the other little sort of note to the premiumness of them is so you've obviously got this band here, but what's a nice touch on the band is, and you're not going to pick this up properly on the camera, but there's this
little pull tag.
The pull tab, so the Velcro strap here is actually finished with leather.
Yeah.
And so you've got just that nice little detailing there. It's really, really nice. And we look at these laces. It's interesting that Nike are really pushing these laces at the moment. So these are slightly waxed, flat laces, similar laces to the laces that I have in the Jordan.
Yeah.
The Jordan 1 Bred fly knits.
It's just a nice finished touch.
And did we call out just on the heel as well?
No, we didn't.
So normally, obviously, on the sole, on the midsole here, you'd have air, but you've also got the little RT, which I think my finger's over, just here. So it says the little RT there. Black sole is normal. I quite like this, the midsole being white, and then the outer sole here being black. I quite like the black, white, black. So it's just a nice, strong finish. These are actually, this is possibly. I'm giving you a warning now. I'm giving you a warning, YouTube. I'm alerting you. I'm alerting you to the fact that I'm about to say these are strong.
They're super strong.
These are like, oh my word.
And obviously they do this in the white colourway as well, which they also had in store.
They did.
But again, for me, after seeing them in the flesh, initially I thought the white when we looked at them online, but no, when you see them in flesh, the black are just the one.
What's really interesting is the feeling on my fingers now. I feel like I've got boot polish on my fingers from touching this leather. I'm
quite jealous. I don't think they do these small enough to fit me.
They might do. You could have asked in store.
Yeah,
but they were what, $200?
They were $275 plus tax. Which that's not a cheap pickup at all.
No,
at all.
I did and ah, but because I had a fail earlier in the week, I kind of needed to get something really like super strong to counter. Super special to counter that. The fail that I had earlier in the week, and we'll talk about that shortly. Now normally on this stream, we would do what's on your feet, and we would talk about what we've had on the feet all day, maybe worn all week. The problem is we've more or less worn the same pair of shoes all week. Now I'm gonna show you mine, and you're going to be like, what are you wearing, boy? But like, these are, I've brought these up before. These are like the best traveling shoes in the world. They are blazers. They are across. They're with the numbers, Eric Coston numbers, and SB.
They're super battered
These
now.
are so.
You need to hunt down another pair of those.
These are beaten to within an inch of their life. The suede is going shaggy. They've lost their colour.
They've got like holes coming in them.
You can't even see the swoosh anymore. They're faded. Even on the inside, when it says established 2015, you can't see. You've got the numbers. This is a numbers edition here.
They are in a state.
They are, and like you've got little holes coming in. The heel is worn down. However, what this does show is I do occasionally wear my shoes to within an inch of their life. These are the best shoes for sneaking in and out of airports. If they make you take your shoes off, there's no messing about with laces. Like this is like old grandpa or kids' shoes.
Your
You can't.
slippers.
Basically, these are my
Your
slippers.
Nike slippers.
So yeah, that was what I was wearing, and you've pretty much been in golden goose.
Yeah, I've got my golden goose on
all week.
Yeah, so I won't bother getting them back up again.
The audience doesn't want to see that.
Nah.
Whoever might be out there on the land of the web. We've got 4 watchers right now live. Ooh. And if you're not watching this live and you've caught us somehow in some random way searching on YouTube, why don't you subscribe? Really, truly appreciate it. And you might want to hit the notification bell, which I suspect is right there, SJ.
It might be.
It might be.
I can't talk today.
No, I can't talk either.
No.
Hotel rooms, middle of the city, slightly noisy last night.
Yeah, just slightly.
Slightly noisy.
Just slightly.
But yeah. So, if you are watching this live, let us know.
What you're doing, all of your while still watching this live, I am going to go and get my thing.
Your thing?
Yeah.
Oh, this is improvisation of the tallest order, but yes.
Carry on with news.
So, SJ wants me to zip into the news. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the news. But really, the thing is, the news really should start on SJ.
Okay.
But what we'll do, we're going to fade into the first thing that...
I'm back.
Well, too late, SJ. I'm on the news. SJ's back. So, the last 15 years of Dunk was Friday of the year. I think it was Friday. Was it Friday or Thursday?
It was Thursday in the UK, but it seemed to be Friday here.
Okay, so...
Yeah, it was Friday. Friday. I
got the Solan collab with... And Solan's a Danish store, I think. Collab, the low, the dark ones. I've got those. I picked those up. I also ordered at the same time from my friends at Atlas the high. I paid for them. Yeah, it was a bit early in the morning, and halfway through the morning I noticed what I'd actually purchased. I'd purchased them in a US 4. Yes, 4. That's a UK 3. Oh, what did I do that for? Because these have like literally sold out. They were only available in a certain number of stores.
So I got to Atlas at literally like 11:05, and they had all the printouts of everybody's orders literally all over the counter. And I was like, dude, made a mistake. Please, have you got them in a US 11.5?
Or 12.
Or 12. I said he'll take a 12. But no, sadly, because it was a super limited run, and they only had a couple of each size. So no.
So I think I might have to treat myself to these in the new year when the price comes down on resale.
We may find them today. You never know.
You never know. We're on a hunt today. We're off to Nice Kicks and FTC to up in Haight to see. So you never know. They might be available. But that wasn't the only L that we hit this week.
It wasn't. No,
you ready for this?
It wasn't.
Are you ready for this, SJ?
Yeah, go on.
Boom.
So Wednesday, I actually had the worst food poisoning ever. I haven't had food poisoning in over 15 years. Have a slice of pizza from Whole Foods. Never again. One slice. And within 3 hours, I was vomiting everywhere. And I kind of thought that these would be over here in the US. But they're not. And they don't appear to have been released. And because I was so unwell, I didn't think to even look on the Nike site on Thursday morning because obviously I had other priorities like vomiting and drinking chamomile tea. And they're sold out everywhere. So if anybody knows if anywhere in the UK and London actually has these in stock, please message me because I so wanted these. This is the only ones out of the whole, what was there, 4 drops.
Yeah, so we had the...
You've got the University Red.
University Red, there was the Royal Blues.
Yeah.
There's these, which is a obsidian
Yeah, I
blue.
don't know how you say it.
And then there was like a tealy green, which you can still get. I think these did drop in the US, but they were super limited. They're about $140 and they're sold out. And I can't see them in any retailers anywhere. I suspect our second-hand market, we might have to go that route. You never know that Dover Street might get them, although we'll have to figure out.
No, they've got the turquoise ones.
But these might drop. You never know. You never know. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go resale for these. Oh, they hate resale.
Why bloody Whole Foods? I'm blaming Whole Foods for this.
No swears, please.
Sorry.
This is a family-friendly stream. Right, but to counter that, SJ, we've got a couple of shoes that you might pick up.
Yeah, we have, but
ready?
I really want those.
Well, you can't have them. Like,
So
I could tease you
just
with
stop
these.
it. Just
Look,
stop it
I can
because
tease you with
stop it, monkey.
boom, boom. You ready?
Stop it.
Okay, you ready?
Go on then.
Boom. So, we have a Blazer Low Luxe
In pony.
in pony. It's
My
a
little
black
pony.
pony skin, and normally you're not a Blazer Low fan, are you?
No, I do like my blazer highs.
But these
They are well nice.
look special.
They do.
They do look very, very special. Seem to be having a more general release than normal. I've seen them on the Nordstrom site, so I think we might go and visit Nordstrom.
Yeah, Nordstrom here tend to have a good women's selection. I mean, obviously they were one of the only retailers to have the ALC collab as well, which annoyingly they had in my size, but they wouldn't do express shipping, and I couldn't guarantee that another pair would arrive before we left. So I was kind of gutted about that, to be honest.
So you have the option of these blazers, which are kind of nice.
They are nice.
I love the pony skinness of them.
Pony skinness.
Pony skinness. Well, I don't expect it's real ponies. This is America. But there is another option for you in the world of pickups.
Are they actually out then?
I don't know. I think it might be. Like, let's have a look.
See, it says spring 2018.
Oh, that's okay. We've got something to look forward to then. So, the
My
white,
spring boots.
the grey, no, but like this.
That's nice.
It's like a burnt orange with not quite a gum sole.
No, but they are nice.
And they're coming in women's sizes.
Yeah, I do like these. These are a super nice shoe. Super nice shoe for spring. All the S's.
Exactly. A super nice shoe for spring for SJ.
SJ.
There you go. So yeah, I'm
gonna rock those for sure.
But the thing is, SJ.
Yeah.
You actually have to commit. You actually have to buy them. You can go on about liking all these shoes all you like and get grumpy when they go out of stock, but
I'm a busy girl. I don't appear. I was ill this week. I was like really ill.
I know.
I've only just last night was the first time I'd eaten in 3 days. That's how ill I was, and I love my food.
And we had an Impossible Burger.
We did an Impossible Burger, which was
impossibly
good,
tasty.
Yeah, good.
Well surprised. So if you're in California and spreading out of California into the rest of the US and hopefully beyond, and you kind of want to try the latest in vegetarian technology, and it is technology. It is technology.
I know, but it just sounds weird saying that.
It's a food startup.
It's a tech burger.
It is a tech burger. It's a vegetarian burger that bleeds.
And actually smells of meat, which is weird.
And for a meat eater, we're super tasty. Anyway, let's skip out of the news and come back to us. Boom.
So can I show you something? Because I'm quite excited, and I mentioned this.
I don't know. Can you show us?
Yes, well, I'm going to show you. So, it's Star Wars season. You know, Christmas means Star Wars.
Yeah. Is this sneakers?
No. But
So if you're not into sneakers, you could switch off now. But don't, because this is a bit special.
this is Pint of Stuff,
Not Pint of Sneakers.
not just Pint of Sneakers. So, Star Wars. I know you can get Star Wars merch everywhere.
Yeah.
But this is super limited, and I believe it was limited to 250. And it's a collab with Lucas, Star Wars, and one of my favourite American brands, Rag & Bone of New York.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't ship to the UK. Luckily, our lovely friends, John and Young, said I could have it shipped to their house. So I managed to bag myself one. However, I was slightly disappointed. No, it did come in just a Rag & Bone tissue paper. I was hoping for it to be a bit more, you know, special when it arrived, to be honest.
This is Star Wars, this is shopping, this is...
I know. But...
Yep, so what have you got? What have you got for us?
It's a sweater.
Mm.
Has a very special tag on it.
Mm.
But look, it's a Stormtrooper sweater. Look at that.
I would actually argue that it's Special Forces. It's... I can't... So if you've played Star Wars Battlefront 2, the
that
single player...
controversial game that we won't talk about.
You'll recognise potentially the red here. So yes, it's inspired by Star Wars. It's official Star Wars merch.
It is.
Super limited.
Yep.
But can we see your face now?
It is super nice. No, I can't wait to wear this. I haven't worn it yet.
Those shoes. What are those shoes on the front of the table, SJ?
They are AF1s. RICCARDO TISCI. TICSI, I think. But yeah, I'm super pleased that I got that. And I think Rag & Bone have done a drop of some limited Star Wars t-shirts as well. So we may go and have a sneaky peek. See, I can't talk. See if they've got any in store. But yeah, super pleased. Not only have I had a fail online with those Nikes, I've also had a fail trying to buy Vans in California, which kind of just seems a bit wrong. I've been to about 4 Vans stores trying to pick up the velvet high Vans, the skate high Vans, which I love, and the peanut slip-ons. Do they have them in my size? No, nowhere has them. So yeah, what are you doing?
I'm checking all.
What are you doing? So yeah, we're gonna go out to Haight today to do a bit of sneaker shopping, we hope, maybe, or sneaker browsing in some skate stores out there and a sneaker store. I want to head to Nordstrom, as we said, and a few other places around here. Nike Town, it's a bit too commercial. The selection of lifestyle shoes was actually really poor. They did have the Jordan Wheats that you like, though, didn't they? Which you were kind of tempted by. But let's be honest, with these bad boys, we are running out of room in our suitcases. We brought a spare one with us, but that is already quite full. I have actually picked up 2 pairs of Vans while I'm here, which I'll probably show to you when we get home, but they're not that exciting. One is a pair of MTEs, which are practical. The other is the Vans California Souvenir, which are way nicer than they actually look online. But I will save those for when we get back to the UK.
So, Dan, I think you can still hunt these down if you're watching.
They have these in Dover Street Market, for sure, in the US. They may also have them on Net-a-Porter.
Yeah, so
Or Mr. Porter.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, Mr. Porter for men.
not your standard sneakers. We will be doing a proper on feet with these once we get back, and we might even do another unboxing just so that we've got the storage there. Philippe from Brazil. Hopefully we will. What I'll do is I'll try and make a video at some point that kind of highlights the difference between a Dunk Pro and a Dunk Low Pro and a Dunk Low Pro Elite.
Yeah.
Top of my head, without getting the shoes out in front of me, I would say that the Ishod wear in particular, much lighter than a normal Dunk. But I think the main thing is just the way the sock liner is inside. However, what we'll try and do is, because we've got holidays coming up now, it'll give us more time to make videos, which super excited about. And so you've already given me a great idea for a video. So thanks, Philippe. We are pretty much at the end of time. And thanks for, this is love the chat. We'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah.
And what is next week?
Next week is Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. So it'll be our holiday special. We're actually going to do a holiday special. We might even open a bottle of wine with Fizz live on stream.
We've got quite a lot.
We've got quite a lot.
Yeah, we have.
We do have some special holiday dunks, which I am super excited about. And I've seen live in the flesh now.
Yeah.
Funny you bump into a lift in the hotel with someone wearing them and you get very excited about somebody's shoes who you've only just met. Anyway, so if you haven't subscribed, give us a big thumbs up. Thanks to everybody out there watching and subscribing. Super loving the interaction now. And until next week.
Yeah.
SJ?
We will. Au revoir. Yeah.
Au revoir.
Actually, my sweater would look awesome with your sneakers.
Boom.